Good morning, my dear students, and a very warm welcome to all of you in this e-learning program. Friends, welcome to Science by Harsha ma'am. Now, the content which we are going to do today is the human eye. In our last session, we saw about the various types of images that are formed, the number of images that are formed when we are keeping the two mirrors either parallel or perpendicular, or depending on the angle, how the various different images are formed. In our today's session, we are going to conclude the lesson by doing one simple topic, that is human eye. In your previous years also, you have studied about this lesson. So human eye is a very simple concept. First of all, I want to tell you, it is like the thing which can be compared with camera. It is the best natural camera. We are able to see all the things around us is just because of the human eye. It is one of the very important sense organ which resembles camera. So the topic of the day is human eye. That resembles camera. If we talk about the parts of eye, then its very first part is the cornea. Light is first entering through cornea. It is a transparent spherical membrane at the beginning of the eye. The light first enters through cornea. Once again, what is cornea? It is the transparent spherical membrane at the front of the eye, and light is first entering through which part? Cornea. The very first line in the beginning is the cornea. You can look in the diagram, it is given. Next is the iris and pupil. Iris is a dark muscular diaphragm that is having a small circular aperture in the middle, which is called as pupil. Iris controls the amount of light entering the eye. The muscular diaphragm behind cornea, that is called as iris. And pupil, it appears black in color because no light is reflected from it. Let us learn the content quickly. Okay, once again, let us revise whatever part we have done. What have we done? We started with human eye. What is human eye? We will learn the content over here only because this is the most important short note that is coming in the exam. Human eye, it is a sense organ and it resembles camera, best natural optical camera. What is cornea? Now we are going to discuss about its all its parts. Among them, the very first one is cornea. Light first enters through cornea. The thin spherical membrane, transparent membrane, that is cornea. Then you are having iris and pupil. Behind cornea, there is a dark muscular diaphragm that contains in the center uh, a point-like thing, that is the pupil. It will control the amount of light entering into the eye, and pupil is appearing black in color. Why? It is not going to reflect any light. Then comes eye lens. Eye lens is a convex lens made up of jelly-like elastic material. What is, first of all, eye lens? It is a convex lens and it is made up of jelly-like material. Moreover, the eye lens, this eye lens, it is holded by the ciliary muscles over here. There are at the top and at the bottom, there are ciliary muscles. Now, what is the functioning of the ciliary muscles? Ciliary muscles will adjust the focal length. By adjusting the focal length, we can see anything that is far off or nearby very clearly. Just imagine आपको एक सुई दी गई है और आपको उसमें धागा डालना है. What will you do? Your eyes will get little bit like smaller and you will try to concentrate on that. In the same way, when you are seeing anything that is far off, your eyes will get enlarged. Now, what is all these things happening? It is happening just to see anything very much clearly. So, what is eye lens over here? Eye lens is a jelly-like convex lens that is made up of jelly-like elastic material. Moreover, eye lens is holded by ciliary muscles. Why ciliary muscles? Because ciliary muscles will hold the eye lens and they will adjust the focal length. Ciliary muscles will adjust the focal length and they will make us see everything. Okay. First, note down this content and then we will move further on the next part, which is the retina and the blind spot, the remaining two parts. There are just 5 points given on it: cornea, iris and pupil, and after that eye lens. These are the first 3 ones, and the next 3 ones are next 2 ones, retina and blind spot. So before we do the rest of the 2, let us once again memorize this content. Cornea, transparent spherical membrane behind in the front of the eye. Light first enters through cornea. Behind cornea, what are you having? Iris. It is a dark muscular diaphragm which is containing pupil at the center. Why is pupil black in color? Because it is not reflecting any light. Moreover, what it is doing? It is controlling the amount of light entering into the eye. That is the function of iris. If we talk about eye lens, then the convex lens is eye lens. Jelly-like elastic material it is. What it is holded by? It is holded by the ciliary muscles. What will the ciliary muscles do now? The ciliary muscles will adjust the focal length of the eye lens so that anything which is nearby or far by can be seen clearly. So, this is again one of the important points. I request you all to note it down. Once you note it, we will move further on the further concept of retina and the blind spot. These two are again very simple things. Please note down the content. Then we shall move further. Okay, fine. I hope you have noted down the content. The next part is about the retina and the blind spot. Now, what is this retina? Basically, if we talk about the normal functioning of eye, then light is first entering through cornea and finally, where does the light ray go and meet? They go and meet at a point which we call as retina. And from retina, the signals are sent to brain through optic nerves. Now, inside surface of the rear part of the eyeball, the inner part that is called as retina. Okay, definitions are very important. Inside surface of the rear part of eyeball. What it is called as retina. Retina, it is focusing the image and it contains about 125 million light receptors. How many receptors? 125 million light receptors. Again, this is a very important point which you have to remember. Okay, surface of the retina contains now what will these light receptors do? When on these light receptors electric light will fall, they'll get converted into electric signals and they'll be sent to brain. Through auditory nerves. This is about the retina. Retina is containing two types of cells, two types of light sensitive cells, cone shaped and rod shaped. Cone is sensitive to color, while rods are sensitive to brightness. That means whenever the light is the like impact of light is less or impact of light is more, at that time this rod shape will be functioning. And we are able to see different colors with the help of this cone shaped cone light cells. Once again, retina. What is retina? In the inside rear part of eyeball is called as retina, and its surface is having more than 125 million light cells. What will these cells do? These cells will convert the light cell signals into electric signals and send it to brain through the optic nerves. Okay? Which nerves? Optic nerves. And the light sensitive cells are of how many types? Two types. They are, that is cone shaped and rod shaped. Cone is sensitive to color while rods is sensitive to brightness. The next important part is the blind spot. If we talk about this blind spot, then the it is the place where the no rods and cones at a point where optic nerves leave the eye ball to go to the brain. There are no rods and cones at this place on the retina. So what will happen over here? Uh, there is, if the image is formed in this part, then how will it convert? Because it is not having any light sensitive cells. So the object is not seen if it is formed on this part. And what is this called as? Blind spot. Once again, the complete human eye, light first enters through cornea. It is the transparent spherical membrane. And after that, behind cornea, there is a dark muscular diaphragm which is called as iris. At the center of the iris, it is pupil. Iris controls the amount of light entering our eyes. After iris and pupil, you have eye lens. It is a convex lens made up of convex lens, and it is having jelly like elastic material. Eye lens is holded by the ciliary muscles. Then what have we discussed about? Then we have discussed about two things, that is retina and blind spot. What is retina now? Retina, it is the rear end part of the eye. The surface of the retina is containing more than 125 million cells. When the light ray will fall on it, the electric signals, it will convert light signals into electric signals, and it will send it to brain through which nerves? The optic nerves. Brain will interpret the signal and accordingly it will act. There are two types of light sensitive cells. One is cone and rods. What is the functioning of cone? It will sense all the colors, and so only we are able to visualize anything. Any of the color you will be able to identify whether it is red or green or blue or any other color. Rods, they are sensitive to brightness. Blind spot. No rods and cones are there. If the image is formed on it, the object will not be seen as brain will not receive any kind of image. Okay, so this is about the complete human eye. Once again, what just the names? Cornea, iris and pupil, then eye lens. In the eye lens, one important function of ciliary muscles, retina, and the last part, which is the blind spot. Now note down this content. After that, we will move further on the next particular topic, which is the persistence of vision. Be quick and complete the content, then we'll move further. Okay? So I hope you have noted down the content, and now we will move further. Let's move further. The next particular topic is the persistence of vision. Persistence मतलब क्या? तो amount of time the image is remaining on the like in the brain. कितने वक्त के लिए ये इमेज है वो रहती है? The image formed on the retina, it is persisting for upon 1 upon 16th time of a second. And this concept is generally used in picture projections. Uh, means what? If you are seeing 16 frames, okay, in 1 second, मतलब आप एक सेकेंड में अगर आप 16 इमेजेस देख रहे हैं तो then you can, more than if 16 images you are seeing, then you will see that that content is moving. Like try to think, वो मूवी थी तारे ज़मीन पर, उसमें वो जैसे जैसे मूव करता है बुक को, एट दैट टाइम यू कैन सी दैट वन बाय वन इट इज इन मोशन. तो यही चीजें होती है. व्हेन एनीथिंग इज शोन टू यू एट मोर देन 16 फ्रेम्स, 16 इमेजेस पर सेकेंड, मतलब एक सेकेंड में 16 से ज्यादा इमेजेस आपको दिखाई जाए, देन यू विल feel that that thing is in motion. Anything it is in motion, you can recognize it only through the pictures. Uh, so that is used in making the movies. Next is the defects of vision. There are 3 defects, but in our book they have given 2. So we will discuss about the 2 defects of vision, which is myopia and hypermetropia. The common name of myopia is nearsightedness. The name itself suggests near-sightedness. Near sight. Near nu dekhai, far nu no dekhai. We will be able to see the things that are nearby, but we will not be able to see the things that are far by. So those things which are near can be seen clearly. Those things which are far cannot be seen clearly. You have to just remember the name. Then, in order to eradicate it, concave lens of appropriate focal length is used. Near sightedness. Near, you are able to see. Far, you are not able to see. And in order to remove this defect, concave lens of appropriate focal length is used. Then comes hypermetropia, which is called as far sightedness. Far sightedness એટલે કે far નું દેખાય, near નું ના દેખાય. So if we are seeing anything like the common at the age of like till 40, most of the people are having this defect. That is, near things are seen clearly, far things are not seen clearly. Okay, people like you, me, all of us will be having about this defect. दूर नु ना देखाय. So that is nearsightedness. If to remove nearsightedness, we are using concave. So to remove farsightedness, which lens we will use? We will use convex. The another type of defect is when both the things are not seen. That is the nearby and far by. That is in Gujarati called as betada. Okay, so by aging, the ciliary muscles get weak, and after that, the eye has both the problem. That is, nearby things and far by things both are not seen clearly. That is called as presbyopia, but it is not in our syllabus. So we will discuss only the this two. Once again, myopia, hypermetropia. Myopia, near sightedness, near nu देखा है, far ना देखा है. To remove this defect, concave lens of appropriate focal length is used. Next, hypermetropia, that is far sightedness, far nu देखा है, near nu ना देखा है. Convex lens of appropriate focal length is used to remove this defect. Now, my dear friends, please note down this content. After that, we'll come on the next part of the lesson, that is care of eyes and role of nutrition. This is again a very common thing which you might already be knowing about. Please note down this content quick. So I hope you have noted the content. Okay, so with this, we conclude with the content of defects of vision. Now, next particular point, that is care of eyes and role of nutrition. How to take care of eyes? First of all, there are some suggestions which we need to follow so that we can maintain the proper, in proper way we can maintain our eyes. protect the eyes from extreme sunlight and glare of the bright light and from the dust. Ultimately, it will create a problem. More the sunlight will also create the problem. Next, while reading, keep the book at the distance of about 25 centimeter. Next, do not watch televisions or these days do not remain for so much amount of time in front of mobile hours. That also in a completely dark room. It can impact the eyes. The next part is do not read in the dim light. If the light is dim, then ultimately you will put strain into your eyes. Moreover, whenever the bus is going at that time also, if you are reading, then it will create problem. Do not rub your eyes. Next, wash your eyes by splashing cold water whenever you feel tired or strained. Next, protect your eyes from any kind of damage or injury whenever you are playing. If you feel strain in your eyes, get the eyes checked up. Take the rich diet which is rich in vitamin A, the substance that is the food items that are containing more proportion of vitamin A are milk, butter, pumpkin, tomato, carrot, cabbage and mango. Remember these products are rich in vitamin A. Once again, milk, butter, pumpkin, tomato, carrot, cabbage and mango. Okay. Next, if there is deficiency of vitamin A, it leads to a problem that is called as night blindness. In night blindness, any person can see in the day timing or whenever the light is there. Whenever there is no light, then or dim light, the person will not be able to see. Next, how can visually challenged people read or write? You already know about the Braille system. First of all, there are people who are not able to see. Now, if it is, there are two things that can be done. Either it can be cured or it cannot be cured. Suppose, when can it be cured? If the cornea has become opaque, then it can be replaced. Next, if the eye lens is opaque, then also it can be replaced. But if at all there is a problem with the retina, then we cannot replace the retina. So in that case, the images will not be sent to the brain and the person will not be able to see. For those people who are visually challenged, you might have seen that kind of people who are walking with the help of sticks, and they can also read and write with the help of some kind of training. It was Louis Braille, remember the name, Louis Braille, who developed this method by which visually challenged people can read or write. And that system is called as Braille system, in which they are using special symbols. What is actually Braille cells and what is the Braille system? In this method, a text is printed on a thick sheet of paper by using a special symbol. For example, there are like this in this way dots. In the form of the dots, this is one cell. They can sense it. Like if all the 6 dots are present, then it is this letter. If suppose it is like this, then it is A. If it is like this, then it is B. So I'm just giving you example. They will use only this kind of symbols, and with that they will be able to read and write. So these symbols, they consist of 6 dots, 2 vertical rows and 3 dots each in the form of a rectangular array. And this is called as the Braille cell. And visually challenged people, they will recognize, they will touch it, they will recognize, and then they will identify the thing that is written. Okay. So my dear students, with this the chapter gets over. Try to recall whatever part we have done today. We have done today about the human eye, which are parts of human eye: cornea, iris and pupil, eyelids, retina and blind spot. We discussed in detail about the complete human eye. After that, persistence, that is amount of time for which the image is remaining on the retina, it is 1 upon 16th part of a second. Then we discussed about 2 defects. Which are those defects? Myopia and hypermetropia. After discussing the defects, we discussed about the care of eyes and the role of nutrition. How should we take care of our eyes so that we do not face any kind of problem? Important thing was to take the diet which is rich in vitamin A. What was the name of the products, food products that were rich in vitamin A? They were milk, butter, pumpkin, tomato, carrot, cabbage and mango. At last, just now, we saw how visually challenged people read or write. They do it with the help of the system, that is Braille system, in which everything is written in the Braille cell, in which one cell is containing one letter, where anything is in terms of the dots they will recognize, and they will then try to recognize the letter and by touching. This system was given by Louis Braille. So with this, we finish up with lesson number 16. That is light. In our next session, we will meet with the content that is the lesson stars in the solar system. With this, we conclude our session. Thank you so much and have a very good day. Bye bye.